Hello, welcome. Sean Policino from the Real World of Real Estate. Thank you for joining us again today. It's 2 p.m. Let me just go ahead and make sure I got all of our streams going here. Looks like everything is online. Perfect. Thank you for joining us today. So happy Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. So actually getting through the week. I hope your productivity is up. You're 2 days into the week. You should be making real estate contacts. This is the real world of real estate. And my name is Sean Policino. I'm a realtor, a real estate coach, and a team leader. And so one of the things I spend a lot of time doing is working with my team members, helping them get their real estate businesses off the ground. And it all starts with making contacts. Real estate is a contact sport, which means you got to make contacts. So what's a contact? A contact is a face-to-face or a voice-to-voice conversation about real estate, where you ask somebody if they're looking to buy a home, sell a house, or invest in real estate. And so that's what we're talking about when we talk about making contacts. And really the contacts are the gasoline that goes in our engine. And without gasoline, how far would you get in your car, right? You wouldn't get very far. So I'm going to go over a lead source today called Homes for Heroes, and we're going to talk about a conversation that I am having with a referral client around buying in today's market. So that's the two things we're going to talk about today, and I'm glad you joined us. And as always, you can call in. Our number is 818-338-8787. If you'd like to talk, we can talk about any real estate questions that you might have or a problem that you're having. Take this time with us here on the Real World of Real Estate to put a real world coaching situation out there. And I would love to, if you trust me to handle that situation, that problem for you. So I am with eXp Realty. I do believe that eXp is one of the superior brokerage models out there to be partnered with. As real estate agents, we have a choice. You can partner with whoever you'd like, and eXp gives us ownership in the company, as well as 10 different ways to diversify your income using your real estate license. Most brokerage companies only give you one. So if you're interested in hearing more about that and schedule a private session, you can schedule with me at mycalendly.com. That's CALENDLY.com/Sean Policino. Okay. As always, if you're in the Zoom room here, you can, I welcome the chat. I'm going to go ahead and open the chat window so that I can see if somebody chats. Perfect. So let me go ahead and talk to you a little bit about Homes for Heroes. I'm a veteran myself. I don't know if I shared with you in previous episodes, but I'll share it again here. I've been in real estate for 16 years. I've been a producing agent as well as a team leader of an office down in Huntington Beach, California for Keller Williams. I was with Keller Williams for the majority of my career. About 10 months ago, I changed and partnered with eXp. And I did that for many different reasons, but retirement being the reason is I don't know how many real estate retirement parties you've been invited to, but I hope to invite you to mine. And they actually have a name for a realtor's retirement party. It's called a funeral, in case you haven't heard that one. Anyways, prior to being in real estate, I was in the car business. Okay. And I worked in the auto industry for 15 years. And before that, I was in the military. I was in the United States Air Force. My son is in the Army. He is graduating and being commissioned as an officer this May. Congratulations to him. My grandfather was in the Army Air Corps. My dad was in the Army. My brother was in the Army. So we have a family full of military folks. And so veterans are near and dear to my heart. And I wanted to give back, as well as I love real estate. So I figured I could do that through real estate, and that's called Homes for Heroes. So I'm going to switch over here. This again is the Real World for Real Estate, and you can see here some information about the show. And you can always find us on the On Zoom platform. We are now on Amazon Music and Spotify, and I'm working on iTunes. So you should be able to find our podcast on Spotify as well. We are broadcasting live on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram today for the first time. So hopefully you catch us out live. You can catch us out recorded. If you like, share, enjoy any of the content that I'm putting out here, I would really appreciate you commenting and letting me know. And if there's anything specific, a specific topic you want to talk about, that's a great, any one of our channels is a great place to put that out there. As always, you can call into the show while we're live, 818-338-8787, or anytime after being live as well. That's a call. That phone will get me directly. But I wanted to share Homes for Heroes with you. Homes for Heroes is a great foundation. It's national. It is a affiliate model. What that means is that as a realtor affiliate or a lender affiliate, you join the platform. You do pay an affiliate fee, and it depends on the size of the territory, the zip codes, and the number of people that live in that area based on what that zip code costs. But it's pretty nominal. I would say it's between $100 and $200 a month to be an affiliate. Once you're an affiliate, that gets you a landing page. It also gets you access to the national advertising that Homes for Heroes does. They do national campaigns. There's also a Homes for Heroes Foundation. So they give money back to heroes. The heroes, I'll go over the heroes with you in a minute, who they are, the heroes, but they give back to the heroes through the foundation, as well as the heroes get a rebate for doing business with the affiliate. So the lender rebates some of their lender fees back to the agent, to the buyer or the seller. And as the agent, I rebate back up to 30% of my commission back to the program. 5% of that goes to the foundation, and 25% of it goes directly to the hero. And so I'll show you the calculator real quick. It's a pretty significant amount of money, definitely enough to pay for some new furniture in the house when they buy it, or moving expenses when they sell. And they also get a separate rebate, like I said, from the lender if they use the lender affiliate that is associated to Homes for Heroes. So what is a hero? So I'm going to go over here and show you a hero reward, how that works. You can see here that there are, it's a way to give back. I'm going to actually go to my landing page. Now I have several different jurisdictions or territories, combination of zip codes. So if anybody inquires for Homes for Heroes in, say, Porter Ranch, California, or Stevenson Ranch, California, or Laguna Beach, California, we automatically get assigned those heroes that come to those areas and apply on the website. That's the national website or my website. Anybody that applies on my website, regardless of where they're affiliated, comes into, I get notified that I have a new hero assignment. Okay. And my mission is to give them top service, repay them for their service as a hero, and reward them with a rebate and a smooth transaction. So excellent service above and beyond, because they're a hero and they deserve it. They've given to us back in a very unselfish way, and it's our way to give back to them. I'm going to share with you a little bit later in the show here some other ways that you can lead generate using Homes for Heroes. Okay, so but mainly this is the landing page, and you can see I have a unique domain name. Mine is yourheroreward.com. And so when you put that in, it takes you to this page, and you can see here that they get to first say what they are. Are they in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard? Are they a firefighter? Are they EMS, which is ambulance? Are they law enforcement? Are they healthcare or a teacher? All these classify as a hero and qualify for a hero rebate. Once they select what they are, Marine Corps, and they come over here and they want to buy a home, and they can hit continue, and it goes there. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and play a quick video. Tells you about the program. But you can see here, Homes for Heroes has shared and helped 52,000 heroes since existence and given back $94 million in rebates. That's a huge number. Okay, and help them save. That's the total of all the rebates of all the different heroes nationally that they've been able to do. So let me go ahead and put the sound on here. Make sure the sound is connected. Share sound. And again, if you'd like to call in, 818-338-8787, that's our phone number. You can also email us at seanpolicino@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on calendly.com/Sean Policino if you'd like to schedule with me. So let's go ahead and watch this quick video.
Homes for Heroes provided us with excellent service. It made our home buying process easy and enjoyable.
When we were closing on our first home, we were kind of nervous. We've never been through the closing process before, and being a part of Homes for Heroes really made it seamless and very easy.
They set us up with a knowledgeable, experienced realtor who went as far as to arrange for a woman to meet me in Florida while I was deployed for the Hurricane Irma relief efforts.
My husband Matthew, who is in the Air Force, is off on duty, just like he was when we signed our first contract with Homes for Heroes. But that didn't stop our realtor from walking me through the steps and making it more stress-free for me.
We got an awesome house in an awesome neighborhood, and because of all the money that we saved, we were actually able to redo our hardwood floors.
After we moved into our new home, the savings we had was extra helpful because we soon found out we were expecting an extra family member.
And we walked away with a check, this sofa and ottoman, and this recliner.
Woo!
Thank you so much.
Thanks to Renee and Home for Heroes, it made our first home buying experience really amazing. Thank you.
So there you go, folks. That is the Homes for Heroes program. Let's go back here to the website. We'll shut that off. And you can see here that when they turn around and click continue, they end up here where they put there. So it is a lead capture form, and it does go over to complete the registration. What I wanted to show you here was if you go to how it works, the hero reward. Let me see if you can actually do that from. Let's go back over here to the main website. So your hero reward. So here's the hero calculator. You can see here that, again, this is the main corporate website, and it talks about what they actually do for the firefighter. And you can calculate with this little slide bar here that if they're spending $500,000, you can see here that's about a $4,200 reward from the real estate agent. They spend upwards around $750,000. You can see it's almost a $6,000 reward, $5,943. And this gives you a way to connect, serve, close a transaction, and get rewarded. The hero gets rewarded, you get rewarded with the closing. So how do you lead generate with this? So I'm going to share with you a flyer that we created. And I wanted you to see here that actually, what's the best way to do this? Go in here and go to marketing, and I'll show you my marketing flyer that we then take this flyer and we go here to, here's the flyer here. So you can see here's the flyer. I have these printed out, and my team members have these as well, and they can actually go to the fire stations. They can go to the police stations. They go to the schools. They go to the hospitals, and they introduce themselves to those communities and looking for the public relations officer. Typically, there is one in each one of them, and get connected with them first. And they give them this flyer. And you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and change this to a normal view, page view. Let's see here. Oh, actually, let me just scroll down. You can see here it explains the program, tells them where the website to go. This is the one for the nurse, talks about the rebate savings, and then turns around on the back side of it, how we can help them buy, sell, or invest. And again, has our branding on it. So we use this as a business card. And you go door knock the actual fire station. You door knock the police station, introduce yourself, and you do this once every quarter. So right around where you live, I'm sure you can find probably, I don't even know, in a 10-mile radius, you might be able to find, 25 fire stations. You might be able to find police stations, another 5 to 10 police stations, highway patrol as well. Ambulance, schools. How many schools in your area? There's tons of opportunity here for you to go. When you go, you're gonna do the 4 dimensions of door knocking or farming. Basically, you're farming a demographic farm. And so we talked about farming in a previous show, and this is farming, but it's demographic farming instead of geographic farming. Geographic farming is where you pick a section of homes. This is demographic farming based upon an occupation. Okay, so it's really easy. The 4 dimensions, again, in case you forget from one of our previous episodes, is you're going to door knock it. So once a quarter, you're going to door knock all these different heroes at their homes where they're working, which is their work, not their home, but their work. You're going to call them. You're going to direct mail to them, and you are going to the 4th dimension, which is use technology to gain a competitive advantage, using technology or events. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cough. So I got a comment from somebody on the Zoom room. It says, bro, this is very helpful. No problem. Thank you. If you're interested in calling in and talking instead of texting, give me a call at 818-338-8787. You said it's helpful. I'd love to know what you think is helpful about it. I think I know, but I'd love to hear your words. And share the channel, like and share and comment and share it with your other realtor friends. Because I'd like to be, I am a coach for Icon Coaching. So if you go to iconcoaching.com, you can see a number of our different coaching programs. We even have some free coaching time frames that you can, connect over Zoom that are completely free. And so if you go to iconcoaching.com, you'll see about all of those as well. If you want, reach out to me as well. But back to Homes for Heroes. So when you do the 4 dimensions of farming, the 4th dimension is using technology or events to gain a competitive advantage. And what that looks like is you inviting people to an event. So you do a seminar, a home buying seminar. This could be over Zoom, it could be in person, whatever they're comfortable with at that hero location. So if it's a schoolhouse, you offer it up for free. Bring in your lender, bring in your title person. Okay. This is a way of giving back, and the way we get paid in favor of giving back is through being able to help people buy a home, sell a house, or invest in real estate. You could use Facebook advertising or Google pay-per-click advertising. This is using technology to gain an advantage. You can run a Facebook campaign with a short video talking about Homes for Heroes, and you can run that targeted demographic advertising to the hero occupation. So for very little money, about $2 to $5 a lead, you could have leads come in through Facebook or through Google pay-per-click using the Homes for Heroes program. It gives you a reason, and really it's a great reason. It's like a charity. If you wanted to sponsor a charity, that's one thing we recommend in farming when you're doing geographic farming. This is a charitable cause, giving back to the heroes that serve us daily. How many law enforcement are out there daily stopping crime? How many firefighters show up when somebody has a heart attack or somebody's house catches fire? I mean, these guys go unrewarded, really, and unnoticed and unthanked. So this is a way to give back to them, and in return, you get more business that way. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. So you've got your landing page, and for that affiliate fee, you get the landing page. You can get your own custom domain. You design the marketing pieces. They give you the marketing data, but like as you can see here, we had some custom pieces designed. Like that photo is one that we created using the logo. And let me show you the one for the we love the flag. The police flag with that line. So we carried this forward, and we created our own military flag here You serve humbly and loyal. Now it's our turn. Okay. And there's that great flag to serve, to give back to our military members. And then you can see here, information is similar. Got the little picture of the GI there. And then on the next one is your firemen, and we carried that flag forward there for them. And then we're all familiar with this one here, which is the police. There's the firemen, is the police flag, and that's where we got the idea. So you get one, you have, I went ahead and created one for each hero. That way, when I go to each hero location, I have a specific thing. There are some hero flyers that have all of the heroes on one flyer explaining the program. That's fine as well. I think either one is fine. Once you have these designed, it's not very expensive. It cost me about $160 for 500 flyers. And these are printed on glossy, thicker paper, but glossy. And that's it. It's that simple. Minuteman Press for me in here in Los Angeles. I don't know if they're nationally, but they're a franchise printing operation. And like I said, $150 for 500 flyers. Pretty good opportunity there. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to call in. I wanted to also talk to you about a little bit of the scripting, and then we'll go into a specific story that I'm dealing with a client right now. I'm going to go ahead and unshare my screen. But I'm dealing with a specific client right now that is, dealing with the marketing. So we have tons of scripts and dialogues that we share with you at Icon Coaching. You can go online. There's a free resource. You can go to MikeFerryCoaching.com, and he has a free resource there of scripts and dialogues, and there's great ones there as well. And what I like about Mike Ferry's scripts and dialogues is he uses a science called neurologistic programming. Okay, and I'll give you an example and share my screen and talk about what neurologistic programming looks like. But scripts and dialogues are meant for agents to hone their skill, whether you're talking to expireds, whether you're talking to for sale by owners, whether you're farming, whether you're talking to your sphere of influence, that's somebody that you know and already knows you. There is a different conversation for each type of client. And what scripts and dialogues do is they just give you a start. They give you the nuggets of what points you're trying to make in your conversation. They're not the end all be all. So eventually you're going to take it off script into a conversation. Scripts and dialogues are meant to get you into conversation. And the reason that is challenging is because a lot of times the number one thing that agents say is they don't know what to say. And so scripts and dialogues will get you into that conversation. So I'm going to go through here. Let me just pick out a couple scripts and share with you. And neurologistic programming is a science behind the way we speak. And I don't remember the exact number, but I think it's 55% of language is nonverbal. It's body language. Well, when you're on the phone, you don't have body language. They can't see you. Okay. And so the science around how to speak from a sales perspective is what we call neurologistic programming. And I'm going to go to a script here. Let's see, it's a just listed script. This is one of the ones. Let me share my screen real fast. And oh, no, not that one. It's not the right one. Let's go to the pre-qualifying script. It's a Mike Ferry script. And you could see here, this is a script that you would use if you were calling a seller, if you had made a seller appointment on a expired or through farming, you would call that seller before the appointment and pre-qualify them. So these are the pre-qualifying questions that you would ask. And so you can see here, before I come out, these 3 dots mean a pause, typically 3 claps. That's how long the pause is. So before I come out, there are a number of questions that I need to ask you. Would that be okay? That's pretty much how you say that top sentence there. And just to get the pause down, you can clap, but eventually you will rehearse the script as if you're going to audition for a movie for $10 million in a salary in this movie. If you are auditioning, you would put a lot of effort if you had the chance of making $10 million, wouldn't you? Right? And if you got the part, you'd be in the movie. Well, just imagine that's what you're doing here. Because believe me, real estate can provide you an income for well over $1 million a year and could do that for well more than 10 years. So it's worth more than $10 million by memorizing these scripts. So this pre-qualifying script is the key questions. Now, if you can read this script and get these nuggets, take these questions out and say them in your own way, that's totally fine too. Okay. The important thing is selling is not telling. Selling is asking questions. And that's the mantra. Okay. The mantra is it's not important it's not important as much how you say it. It's what you say. What are you asking them? So you can see here, before I come out, there are a number of questions that I need to ask you. Would that be okay? Okay. And after, when you see in parentheses on these scripts, that means repeat. So you'll see down here, and there's some scenarios on this particular script, there isn't any, but sometimes it'll say little brackets, and then it says excellent. So what that's saying is repeat what they say and then say excellent. So first question, if what I say makes sense and you feel comfortable and confident that I can sell your home, are you planning on listing your home with me when I come out on Tuesday at 2 p.m.? And they're going to say whatever they say. They might say yes. They might say, no, actually, when you come out on Tuesday, I still have 2 more agents that I want to interview. Whatever they say doesn't matter. Next question is, are you planning? If they say yes, then the next question would be, are you planning on interviewing more than 1 agent for the job of selling your home? Okay. That question, if they just told you yes, that they're going to, no, they're not going to list with you because they're going to possibly list or have appointments with other agents, you wouldn't ask that question. You would skip it. Okay. So there's some common sense to these scripts. You have to read the script, memorize it so that when you speak it, you can listen to what they say. Too many agents skip the part of listening. It's almost like God gave us 1 month and 2 years, right? You want us to listen extra hard. Okay. So this is basically how a script and dialogues work. So if you check out myferry.com, or if you go to iconagent.com, which is where I'm a coach for that coaching company, Sean Kukoska has scripts and dialogues right there on the page that are free. Okay. When you're talking about Homes for Heroes, of course, there's a conversation for Homes for Heroes. Okay, so you're going to want to learn how to speak that language when you're meeting with fire stations or going down to the police station or going to a hospital. You're going to want to learn the language, and you're going to want to repeat that over and over and over again. It's going to make you money. The lead is in the money is in the follow-up. So once you go to, Homes for Heroes police station once, you got to go back and you got to nurture and you got to collect names and make contacts. Just remember what I said in the very beginning. Real estate is a contact sport, meaning you got to make contacts. So if you go to the fire station and they invite you in and you meet 10 firemen, then that's 10 contacts. Okay. You get to talk to each one of them, get their contact information so that you can follow up with them in the future and be their realtor of choice. Okay. So as I said, scripts and dialogues are meant to get you into conversation. Okay, now what? Now you're in conversation. You have to have information to be able to carry that conversation through the no's that the agent the buyer on the other side is going to say no. You want to push through those no's, and you want to be able to handle objections. Okay. If you go to MikeFerry.com, there is a handout there for the 40 most common seller objections. So when you're talking to a seller and the seller says, if I list my home with you and buy my next home with you, will you cut your commission? What do you say in that scenario? There's over 40 of them here. If I have to keep my promise to the agent from which I have to keep my promise and list my home with the original agent that I bought the home from. God, what do you say to that person? Well, here's what you say. Here's the objection handler for it. Again, you have to memorize these. So you find this on MikeFerry.com. It's the 40 most common seller objections. Okay. So look, I'm part of EXP Realty. I was with Keller Williams. There's things I use that I learned from Keller Williams that EXP, isn't the one that taught me, but I still learned that, and I give credit where credit is due. Mike Ferry, great with scripts, lots of free scripts. Icon Coaching, great for free scripts, and does tremendous amount. There's a 16-week course there that you can take called Accelerator Breakthrough that will give you tremendous knowledge around your real estate business and get you started so that you do $1 million in business in the first 90 days. That's the goal of Icon Coaching. Okay. Now, Mike Ferry, different kind of attitude. They're believe it or not, Mike Ferry says if it's not a lead, and a definition of a lead is they're gonna buy a home, sell a house, or invest in real estate in the next 7 days, then that's not a lead. And he doesn't believe in the CRM system where you nurture that lead and continue following up so that you can create top of mind awareness with the lead and eventually get business through that nurturing process. Mike Ferry doesn't really believe in that. Okay. So you're going to get different things from different companies. You're going to get different opinions from different agents. I'm an agent. I'm actually out there doing it. And I'm going to share with you on my heart what actually works and what I know to be true. Okay. So Homes for Heroes, here's where you find scripts. So scripts and dialogues are super important. You got to know what to say. I coach a lot of agents that are brand new. It usually takes them a few weeks before they feel comfortable making calls and meeting people and talking about real estate with the people that they know already, like their sphere of influence. It takes getting their conversation down. There are Google works great. You can Google plenty of articles to find out what's going on in the market today. Now, here in Los Angeles, we're in a very hot market. And from what I hear, there are hot markets all over the country. I think it's attached to inflation. And sorry for that. My phone is ringing there. There's a lot of hot market. It's probably because of inflation. Okay. Inventories are low, demand is high. So when inventory is low, demand is high, prices go up. It's called supply and demand economics 101, basic. Demand goes down, supply goes up, prices go down. And so right now prices are on the rise everywhere. We're seeing almost 20% here in California, in Los Angeles, pretty much throughout California. And lots of people are on the fence waiting for the next shift in the market. Well, I hate to tell you, every month that they wait, it costs them money. So I did a little bit of math. At 20% appreciation here in LA, divided by 12 months, that's 1.66% per month that homes are going up. So I had a conversation with this gentleman named Sergio, who is a referral of a past client of mine. That past client just bought a new house. We're actually in escrow on that house. Sergio is thinking about buying a house. They're both in the car business and work in the auto industry. So they're salesmen, okay? And they both think they know everything about sales. They don't want to be sold, right? Sergio is playing this I don't want to be sold kind of attitude. But what he doesn't understand is cars are different than houses, right? And that's my job, is to educate him and to teach him and to guide him and be a consultant. We call that a consultative approach. Okay, so being a consultant means getting on the phone and explaining to him, look, Sergio, in the last 12 months, we've seen, and I did this is the conversation I had with him. I said, hey, Sergio, how's it going? It's been a little bit. I sent a list of properties, anything that you like. I had texted him that same thing, and he responded back saying he didn't see anything that he liked. He wanted to have a little bit of a yard. He wanted to have something that was a townhouse, not a condo. And as everything's very expensive, and in his price range, he wasn't seeing very much. So his response back to me was, look, I didn't really like what I saw on the list. And my response back to him over text message was, I understand properties are selling very quickly today, on average 7 to 10 days. The market is very hot. It's a supply problem. We have very few number of homes on the market. So please look at the photos that you're seeing liberally. Don't look at the photo and just skip on to the next one. Really take a look at them. And if you only see one photo, keep in mind that that house could be very nice. And if you don't go look at it, since there's only one photo, you won't really know. So you're not wasting my time as your agent. Let's go look at them. And I encourage you to be liberal with what you want to look at. And that's what I said to him over text message. Well, of course, he didn't respond. So I called him back, and I'm prepared to say the same thing over text message. And when I called him back, he didn't answer. I had to then I got a text from him saying, look, I'll take it look at the list again and get back with you. A few days went by. I called him again. Okay. When I called him again, I said to him, look, Sergio, I understand that you didn't see much that you liked. Let me just tell you what's going on in the market. I don't make the market. It's my job to interpret it. That is a script right there. I say that over and over again to people. Okay. I don't make the market. It's my job to interpret it for you. And my interpretation is that things are selling very quickly. It comes on the market on a Thursday, it's gone in escrow by the Wednesday. Comes on the market on a Friday, Saturday, it's gone by the following weekend. Okay, even the houses that need a lot of work we're experiencing this. So if you don't look and go look at properties every week with me, then we're gonna have a hard time getting you into a property. That's the one thing. Two, the inventory is so low. So let me just tell you that because prices are going up so rapidly to the tune of about 20%. If I divide that number by 12, that means they're going up by 1.6% per month. If I take the price point that you're looking at, 650,000 times 1.6%, what does that equal? Let's do the math real quick. And I see we got Cedric on the line with us. Thank you, Cedric, for joining us on Roadhouse, by the way. And let me just do the math real fast. If we take a $650,000 purchase price times 1.66%, that's almost $11,000 a month that property is actually appreciating. Not to mention the fact that interest rates are going up. In fact, since Sergio first started looking, interest rates have gone up 0.5%. So here's a script and dialogue, which is what I said to him. Look, because of what's going on, you have to understand that if I took a price of $650,000 purchase price home and I lowered the price by 15%, and I took the monthly payment and I compared that to that, I compared that monthly payment on that price, that lower price, to a monthly payment on the same price, 650,000, that has gone up, the interest rate has gone up by 1.5%. The payment is higher on the rate increase than it is on the purchase price decrease. So if you're waiting for prices to go down, and while you're waiting for prices to go down, interest rates go up, you're being doubly impacted. Because guess what? Prices haven't gone down. They've continue to rise at 1.6% per month. So you have to explain this to them so that hoping that they understand that the longer they wait, it's going to cost them more. I hear the Fed saying that rates will probably be up, a point and a half within the next 6 months to 8 months. So by the end of the year, we could be approaching the high 5s or 6% rate. Today we're at 4. Okay. So you've got to tell them that so that they can make an educated decision. So in that script, I said to them, he said, look, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the list again, and let's schedule this Wednesday some time to go look at some of these properties. So the point is you do need a script and dialogue. You do need to know what to say and how to say it. But a script and dialogue is not the end all be all. It's going to take knowing what's going on in the market, knowing what's going on in interest rates, to be able to communicate that and interpreting the market for the client so that they can make the right choice. So I hope you got something out of today. We talked about Homes for Heroes. We talked about scripts and dialogues. We talked about a real situation that I have with Sergio. You're always welcome to call me at 818-338-8787. I'm going to put that phone number on the meeting here so that you guys have that. You can always check out any one of my social media channels and comment, like, share, private message me. Please like and share. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific. We're doing this Monday through Friday live on all sorts of channels here. So we can't get on TikTok until we have enough followers. So please follow me on TikTok as well. The Policino Real Estate Team and Sean Policino, both on TikTok. All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.